Hey everybody, Coach Adam here with another weekly video update. What a week we had. We had the IHSA State Finals field trip. We took that charter bus down there to Champaign and watched some awesome wrestling with a whole crew of kids and parents and coaches, so that was a lot of fun. We had our last regular season tournament over at Tinley Park, and the kids had a great showing, and now we're prepping for the postseason. So congrats and shout out to all those who wrestled this weekend and had an awesome regular season. And now we're moving on to the postseason. Speaking of shout outs, I want to give a big shout out to Grant and Anthony. Those two were wrestlers of the week, and man, they have impressed me all season long. Cannot say enough good things about them. They're doing a great job of listening to coaches, working their butts off, and just having some fun, and their progress is very, very obvious. So congrats, you guys. Super proud of you. Keep up the great work. We got a lot of things on the schedule as far as weigh-ins, regionals, and all that, but I want to touch base about practices. So Monday is our last normal practice with the normal practice times. The 28th, the last normal practice. And then starting on Tuesday, after regionals, so March 1st, we're going to do our invite-only practices. So that'll be for anybody who qualified for sectionals, along with any of their practice partners. So if we have a kiddo who doesn't have a partner who went to sectionals, we may reach out to you and say, hey, can your son come out and practice with little Billy, because he doesn't have a partner. So starting on Tuesday, we're going to have practices from 6 to 8 p.m. for everybody who is invited to that invite-only practice. However, on March 3rd, Thursday, so this coming Thursday, we do not have practice because of parent-teacher conferences. But after that, we're just going to keep rolling with that 6 to 8. We have sectionals, we have state, and there's a lot of stuff on the calendar as far as, what that's going to look like and other postseason tournaments that are available. But speaking of stuff on the calendar, we have the end of the season banquet coming up March 23rd at Altitude Trampoline Park. Please check the email for that. There is a link on there for an RSVP, so we want everybody there. Kids are welcome. Siblings are also welcome. Parents are welcome. Anyone who is part of Fox Valley specifically, we will cover the cost for their bounce house tickets or whatever you want to call them. But siblings, they would have to be paid for separately at the door. There is also a waiver. It's an electronic waiver that I put in the email. If you could print that off and fill it out and just bring it when you come, that'll save you some time than having to go up to the front desk. But let's talk about regionals this weekend. So on Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m., we are having an optional weight check practice right at Neuqua Valley. We're also going to hand out our weigh-in slips. But if you do not come to that, that's fine. Just know that you need to probably make some sort of weigh-in slip on an index card, or just get one when you get there. They just basically need name, team, division, and then they'll fill in the weight. But other things as far as the weigh-ins go, it is on-site weigh-ins on Saturday from 11 to 1 o'clock at the Naperville Athletic Center. You absolutely have to weigh in if you're going to compete in regionals. And then there are those specific weight classes that you have to make as well. And whatever weight class you make, if you qualify, top 6 qualify for sectionals on Saturday, the following Saturday. But if you make a specific weight, you have to make that same weight for sectionals. Make sure, there's a couple things for weigh-ins that you got to make sure you do. You got to have a competition singlet. They won't let you weigh in without one. They're going to do a skin check and check your nails, so make sure all that is good to go. And then only wrestlers are going to be allowed in the weigh-in area. So on the email, I put a little map that they want parents to follow. It's basically you're going to drive around the back of the building, drop your kiddo off at a door, and then just wait until they go in, get weighed in, and come back out. But check that little picture or the map on the email and you'll be good to go. But then as for Sunday, the actual regional tournament, it's a smaller tournament, only 250 kids. I think there's 12 teams total, so a little bit different than like the 1,300 kid tournament we were just at. But it is at the Naperville Athletic Center, same place as weigh-ins. Arrival time is 8 a.m. The tournament actually starts at 9. You're going to want to bring some sort of lawn chair or something because the seating is limited. But like I said, top 6 placers for intermediate, novice, and senior, they do move on to sectionals. And then sectionals is Saturday the 5th at Oswego East High School. For weigh-ins for that, they're going to have weigh-ins in the morning on Saturday from 6:30 to 7:30. So more information will come out on that. But on the email, there's the link to track and all the other stuff that you need. Also, for Sunday, thank you for all of those who are helping out with tables. I know this is not ideal, so we really appreciate your help. The last thing we want is to have it turn out like the last time we were over at the Naperville Athletic Center. So I appreciate everyone stepping up and helping us out. There is a link on the email with a short little video that Coach Parton has that kind of shows you exactly how to work that scoring clock. I don't want you to get too nervous because not everything on that video applies to what you'll have to do. So we'll have a little meeting before the tournament actually starts, probably like 7:30 or so. 8:30 or so, and we'll kind of fill you in on exactly what it is you need to know. But we did put the table for the mat assignments right on there, so please check that out. And if something comes up and you can't help out, just let us know as soon as you can. So thank you again for being willing to help us out and make sure that that tournament runs smoothly. There's some information on IKWF sectionals. There's some information on the state tournament, and then other postseason tournaments like Bantam Championships, Midget State, all that. But outside of that, some other big things. We've got the freestyle and Greco program, which is an awesome opportunity for any of our middle school and high school kiddos. So please check that out. There's information on the email. And then, like always, we have some stuff for Wrestling Mindset. Coach Brum shared his story and gave us a lot of words of wisdom on Thursday yesterday. That was our last and final Wrestling Mindset of the year. And so it was a great way to wrap that up. So Coach Brum, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story and really connecting with all the things that we've already been doing all year. So appreciate that. That was an awesome way to wrap that up. We got the safety protocols on there, competition expectations, and then the current tournament registration. If you could just check that out and make sure we didn't make any mistakes, it'd be greatly appreciated. But that is all I got for now. I know there's a lot coming up as far as postseason stuff goes, so please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. But as always, here's to the family.